So it's here at 79C that Meno says, or Socrates asks Meno that first question again, the initial question. Do you think uh, you can know the qualities of a thing without knowing the thing itself, right? And now here at 79C, Socrates is asking the same thing again, and Meno gives the same answer. He says, no, I don't think so. And if we go back to the beginning, um, back to this beginning question, if I don't know what something is, how can I know what qualities it possesses? Or, if I don't know who Meno is, how can I know his qualities? And Meno says, do you think that's possible? No, I don't. Meno says, no, I don't think that's possible. But then the first time he says that, because it's the beginning of the dialogue, is like, we don't have enough data yet. But by the time we get to 79C, and Socrates is asking the question again, and Meno gives the same answer, well, at this point in the dialogue, we have a lot of data to compare this. He says he doesn't believe it, but what do his actions in the dialogue say? So let's go back then to the beginning. So right after that question, if I don't know what something is, how can I know what qualities it possesses? Meno says, no, I don't think you can. And then a couple paragraphs later, here, 71E, then Meno gives his first answer about virtue. But Meno, by the gods, by the gods, by the dog, the god of the Egyptians, Meno, what did you yourself say that virtue is? He keeps saying, oh, this is an easy question, Socrates, but it obviously is not. And it's later throughout the dialogue, there will be times where Socrates makes a comment about, well, it won't be easy to tell you. Where was that? It was like around the initiation. Stay and be initiated, Meno. Yeah. 76E. If you didn't have to go away before the mysteries, but could remain and be initiated, I would stay, Socrates, if you could tell me many things. I shall not be lacking in eagerness, but I may not be able to tell you many. Yeah, and there are other places where Socrates is like, no, actually, this is hard, dude. But anyway, that's beside the point. Getting sidetracked. Here, so 71E, so Meno gives his first answer about what is virtue. Back in 71E, Meno gives his initial answer, his first answer, what is virtue, and he says, well, virtue of a man is managing public affairs, a woman is managing the home. Again, there's more things to say about that answer, but just from the point of view of this initial question, do you think you could know what virtue, or you think you could know the qualities of virtue without knowing what virtue is? Well, Meno is saying, yeah, I do think that, actually. Even though he only just denied that he thinks that, he's proving here he does think that. Yeah, he does think that he knows the virtue of a man and a woman without knowing what virtue is. We could put it another way and say he thinks that he knows, he knows the different qualities of a man and a woman without knowing humanity itself or the soul itself. That would be a similar implication, right? So he says no, and then he immediately acts as if he thought yes, right? And he does that, keeps doing that. And that's why this, Socrates repeating the question, do you think? And Meno says, no, I don't think so. Meanwhile, he's been implying, you know, what do you take the nature of virtue to be when you say what you say? What are you implying, Meno? And maybe I don't need to go through like all of the examples. There's the third answer, 77b. Meno says, I think virtue is desiring beautiful things and the power to acquire them. Or over on the next page, just to put it more simply, it's like, this then is virtue, according to your argument, the power of securing good things. Right? But he says, virtue is the power of securing good things. Meanwhile, he doesn't know what good things are, which he immediately makes clear. And by good things you mean what? And he says, gold and silver and honors and power. So virtue is the power of securing good things, but he doesn't know what good things are. He thinks good things are money. It's obvious that that money is not the good. And so it's another example. He's giving this answer that it implies the affirmative to that initial question. Do you think you can know the parts of virtue without knowing what virtue is? Meno says, yeah. With his actions. With his actions, he says, yeah. Virtue is the power of securing good things. Good things are money and power, which is false. But, as I said, he just asserted it only a moment ago. This is what virtue is. But as I say, that's what I mean. Bueno.